the one rule that rules them all is not to make anybody want to quit or leave second mass, and not to, and that's sort of our guiding principle. So if anybody's getting offended, and the jokes are too racy, by all means call it a bit. If they're way out there, they're like rape jokes and shit, then let them get away with a couple and then draw it back a bit and stuff like that. And
when all of us are on at night, it gets pretty racy at night.
Again, as long as nobody's offended, right? If everybody's laughing, as the voice said, if the halls of second mass are filled with the laughter of its members, then why interrupt? As long as everybody's okay with it, we're okay with it. I've got an off-color sense of humor, as you can probably tell, perhaps. But
I thought the halls of second mass were filled with cheese wheels and baby souls.
Yeah, that's just another department that does not exist and we shall never mention again. But anyway, so yeah, just as moderators and stuff like that, we want you guys to just sort of relax and let people have fun, and as leaders in the guild, we want you to bring a little card to the table too. We do. We want some high integrity in our moderators. We want them to be really diplomatic, really professional, and really fair. We don't want them to escalate situations and stuff like that. And we want you guys to encourage the other officers that aren't here tonight, unfortunately. We are going to post on Facebook and whatnot so that they can weigh in on or listen to the meeting at least, and if they can't weigh in. But yeah, we just want you guys to chill. In the words of Picard, we will no longer be throwing every insubordinate ensign in the brig. We've gotta relax a little bit and just make it so. But yeah, I mean, second mass has always been a little bit racy. We're a social guild, right? Our senses of humor were all a little bit off and stuff like that. We gotta let some stuff slide. And really, the only stuff that we want you guys to stop is shit like bullying and picking on people and making another member want to leave. I mean, that's entirely unacceptable.
So how do you know when to draw the line?
It sounds like it seems to be kind of an on each individual moderator.
It's more on the crowd than it is the moderator. It is a little bit on the moderator as well, but it's more on the crowd. I mean, if you've got a group of racy people that's on and nobody's offended and nobody's upset, hell, let them go, man. Let them have fun. Who cares? But, if somebody's on there that isn't taken to the jokes, then draw it in a little bit and, and be kind, be gentle, be funny, take it easy. Like, it doesn't have to be, and it's especially not public too. I mean, the whole grouping up on people and public lynching and that sort of thing, and it's bad PR, and it's a bad policy for us. For, like I said, we want to bring some Picard style integrity to the table. We don't want to we don't want this reputation of strictness that we have. Fuck that shit, man. No. But yeah, it's not on any one of you.
There though is that if people are feeling bullied or they're feeling offended, they're not.
Then you got to step in. Yeah, totally. And that's the
you might not know it.
I'm glad you brought that up, Acer, because that's another good point that. And another good point that I wanted to bring up tonight is that, you guys, your authority still has to be respected. At the end of the day, you can't take any shit. By all means, don't. I mean, if you're asking somebody to calm the hell down, somebody's offended or they're bullying somebody and they're not listening, then by all means, exercise your authority. All we ask is that you do it calmly, diplomatically, and quietly. Whisper somebody. It doesn't have to be a big public drama, and it doesn't have to be negative. Nobody has to get into like arguments in open chat and little debates and things like that. It's not up for debate. I mean, if somebody's bullying somebody and you stop it, there's no debate. There's no question. By all means, do what you can about it. Report to a group one leader. There's a few of us in this conversation right now, and we'll decide whether or not that guildie should stay or go, or what the case should be.